This is going to be a message that a lot of you don't want to hear. If you're going through a heartbreak and you're struggling with forgiveness, this message is going to be one of them messages that you want to save on your phone and watch every single day until you are healed, or send it to somebody that desperately needs to hear this. Let's talk about it. First off, heartbreak. Heartbreak can be absolutely devastating to anybody that's going through it. It seems like we'll never make it out on the other end. Have you ever asked yourself, why? Why do I keep allowing this person to do this? Why do I keep allowing them to come back in and out of my life and do me dirty every single time? What is wrong with me? Why can't I get over them? The truth is, you're not desperate for love. And even though you really, really love that person, I guarantee you, deep down, you don't want them back. You don't want a person that intentionally or unintentionally hurts you on a regular basis. But this is what you're waiting for. And this is what I was told years back when I was struggling to get through a breakup. I was fasting one day and I was praying, God, why can't I get this person on my mind? Why do I keep putting up with this? And God spoke to me and said, it's not that you want this person back. All I really wanted at that time was for that person to call me or text me and truly have empathy, sympathy for what they did wrong, repent and turn away from them sins and never do them again. I didn't want her back. I wanted her to know how much she hurt me and tell me how she's never going to do it again. But God spoke to me. Actually, it was through another person. And they said, why are you allowing this person to hurt you twice? They said, stop suffering for what someone else did to you time after time after time. You're only hurting yourself. And they said, the truth is, that text might never come. That call might never come. And if it does, you can't spend the rest of your life waiting on it to happen. They said, but instead, you need to forgive them. And they was right, because the truth about forgiveness doesn't mean what they did to you was okay, because it wasn't. It doesn't mean that you want to reconcile with them and make everything right again. And you might say, well, Tyler, I said I forgive them, but I say it with my mouth, but I don't mean it with my heart. Here's the truth. You say it with your mouth. I forgive them for the facts. Everything that they did to you that is actually factual, I forgive them for that. And listen, after that, it doesn't mean all your feelings, all your hurt, all your pain is just going to go away. That's when the impact comes. And thank God in heaven that the impact don't hit us all at once and it hits us through a long period of time. But when them times come, the sadness, the hurt, and the pain, you say, you know what? I forgave them and I'm moving on. Because hear me and hear me now, if you do not forgive them and move on, all you're doing is letting that person limit your potential, your ability to grow, your ability to prosper, and they are hindering everything that is in front of you. It's not your fault that they hurt you, but it will be your fault if you don't decide to forgive them and move on with your life. Well, Tyler, you don't get it. I can't forgive them. What they did to me was horrible. It was impeccable. Hey, I get it. I completely understand. But here's what I'm going to tell you. I don't know that person. I don't know where they live. I don't know what they do. I don't know how they act. I don't know what they did to you. But I can guarantee you, somewhere in their life, whether it was a child or an adult, someone hurt them really, really badly, and it messed them up, and they became a very broken individual that never seeked therapy and never seeked help to overcome their issues. They're just another person that needs healing. So if anything, do not seek revenge. And I know, listen, I know it seems like they left you and they are living their best life. Oh my gosh, Tyler, you don't know. They're buying all this stuff. They're going on vacations. They're seeing someone new. They got a new man or a new woman, and they're getting in shape. They're prospering. And listen, I know from the outside looking in, that's how it seems to you. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Whether you're a Christian or you're not, God will not be mocked. He won't. They can fool all their friends, their family, you, your family, whoever they want to fool by you not telling your version of the story. But God above, my God, He will not be mocked. He will not let justice go unserved. God also said this, vengeance is His. It's not yours. You let that go. You free yourself of that and you give it to God above, and you move on and you grow and you prosper with your life. Stop waiting for the apologies. Stop waiting for them to come to you and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much I hurt you, because that day might never come. You move on, you grow, and I promise you this, it's gonna be okay. And that is facts.